Here we see the maiden call to Hamburg from the brand new Ever Mass. She has a length of 366 meters, a width of 51 meters, and came from Antwerp. Peyton Lynn C was sailing from Wilhelmshaven to Hamburg. Built in 2007, she has a size of 141 to 24 meters. The container ship MSC Catherine 6 is 23 years old. She is 300 meters long, 40 meters wide, was underway to Hamburg, and came from Le Havre in France. From Klaipėda in Lithuania came Annalisa P. She was built in 2008. Annalisa P is 166 meters long and 26 meters wide. Her destination port was Hamburg. The former SAF Marine Bayete is now the Mærsk Bayete and was on tour from Rotterdam Maasvlakte to Hamburg. She was built in 2009, has a length of 223 meters and is 32 meters wide. A muggy day on the dike. Right then came by the technical culture monument Stettin. Stettin is a steam icebreaker that was built in 1933. Her length is 52 meters and she is 13 meters wide. The ship was on tour from Hamburg to Rendsburg in the middle of Kiel Canal. Usually Stettin lies in the museum harbour Ervelgön in Hamburg. More information about the ship can be found under Wikipedia or the faded-in web address. Back from her first visit to Hamburg came the ever Maas. The destination port of her tour was Rotterdam. Sailing from Hamburg to Bremerhaven was the MSC Ellen. She was built in 1999, has a length of 347 meters and a width of 43 meters. Next, the HMM Le Havre came by. She is 400 meters long, 61 meters wide and 4 years old. She came from Rotterdam Maasvlakte with destination Hamburg. Just on a small jump from Wilhelmshaven to Hamburg was the APL Merlion. She was built in 2014. Her length is 398 meters, her width 51 meters. Here we see the freighter Wilson Gaeta. She was built in 1998. Her size is 88 to 13 meters. Her tour went from Grimsby in Great Britain to Hamburg. Another freighter, the Jekkeborg. She was sailing from Hamburg to Great Yarmouth in Great Britain. Her age is 24. She is 89 meters long and 12 meters wide. From the direction of Brunsbüttel came up bad weather, so I packed my stuff and left the dike just in the last quiet moment. On the next day in the morning, the river greeted me with atmospheric light plays. Then the freighter Wilson Flex 4 came down the Elbe. She came from Butzfleth with destination Rotterdam. Wilson Flex 4 was built in 2022 and has a size of 89 to 15 meters. The container ship Mærsk Herrera was built in 2018, has a length of 353 meters and a width of 54 meters. The ship was on tour from Hamburg to Antwerp. The Songa Panther is a container ship with a length of 172 meters and a width of 29 meters. She was built last year and was sailing from Hamburg to Klaipėda in Lithuania. Edith was on tour to Szczecin in Poland. The box mover is 19 years old, 140 meters long and 20 meters wide. Almost empty, the 2011-built container ship Amina came by. She was on feeder tour from Hamburg to Bremerhaven. Her size is 158 to 24 meters. Coming from her first visit to Hamburg was the new Hapag-Lloyd container ship Damietta Express. It is 400 meters long, 61 meters wide, and was on tour to Antwerp. The freighter Carita came from Vlissingen in the Netherlands. She is 11 years old, 107 meters long and 16 meters wide. Her destination was Hamburg. It had become afternoon. Then the container ship Mol Proficiency came by. Her tour went from Hamburg to Wilhelmshaven. She was built in 2007, has a length of 293 meters and a width of 40 meters. The Everarm came from Felixstowe in Great Britain. Everarm was built in 2022, has a length of 400 meters and a width of 62 meters. Her destination port was Hamburg. The freighter GT Cetus was sailing from Terneuzen in the Netherlands to Hamburg. She was built in 2004. She is 87 meters long and 13 meters wide. In a small sun gap, the freighter Baltic Finn came by. She was built last year, has a length of 90 meters and a width of 13 meters. Her trip started in Malmö in Sweden and ended in Hamburg. Munksund was underway to Rotterdam. The ship has a size of 158 to 24 meters and is 12 years old. New rain was coming, so we are at the end for today. I hope you enjoyed our trip to the Elbe. Ciao, says your Bavarian on the Elbe.